About to get started here. And on the hill today, Jose Barrios. What's the scouting report on him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Dominguez. He's already set a new career best for stolen bases in a season, Chris. And that one's a little bit low. And we're off and rolling in Toronto.
First pitch, 7:07.
The 1-0. And that's fouled off. This one in the air. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's a look at Aaron Boone's lineup for the Yankees.
Right fielder, Aaron
and a big
Judge.
part of it, a guy with a great track record, Paul Goldschmidt.
You know, he's a rarity, Boog, a guy who can really light it up on the road for some reason. Some guys struggle away from their home ballpark, but this guy's better than 350 when he's away from his home ballpark. So I'm looking for him to be a real catalyst in this game today. I mean, they're going to need him to be at his best because most guys just don't consistently perform well at that level away from home.
And Judge spoils that one. Barrios, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Most hitters dream of being able to hit breaking pitches as well as this guy. It takes great bat-to-ball skills to be able to be as good as he is against the junk pitches he faces.
And here comes Bellinger. Runner on the go. Cut on and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close. Here's the 0-1. Outside with a breaking ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Check swing, and he went. And a count now even up. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
First and second, one out. Here's a big power threat. Giancarlo Stanton. Judge at second. Bellinger over at first with one away. Tap foul at the plate. And the righty deals.
Ball, that's out.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him swinging.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Two on, two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
2 on, 2 outs. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that's outside.
2 strikes.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Two outs. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. Third foul ball in a row.
2-2 now. And a swing and a miss. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. 2 left on. Now the Blue Jays will get their chance. No score. Back here at Rogers Center, and on the hill in this one, it'll be Marcus Stroman.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Ernie Clement, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Stroman goes 5 feet 7 inches, 33 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Hit on the ground to short. Tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Ernie Clement.
Well, Boog, there aren't many guys who have a flair for the big moment like he does. I mean, batting over 400 with runners in scoring position. Are you kidding me? I know it's not guaranteed or an automatic, but I hope we get to see him in a close late game situation with runners in scoring position and just see, is he truly a machine or not?
George Springer stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. 1 out, base is empty. And that one pulled foul.
Ball.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Back to the mound. He's got it. Handles, throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. Scoreless after 1. Back now in
Leading
Toronto.
off for
Now
the
it's Goldschmidt
Yankees,
up to the
first
plate.
baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And that drops in for a strike.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
Laser could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Now at the plate, Ben Rice. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there.
And that misses. 2 balls and a strike. Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
Swing and a ball popped up. Clement makes the catch, and there's one away. So up next, Anthony Volpe. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Wasting no time there. Just a simple
York
ground ball the other way. They
Yankees.
had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Jorbit Bebos, the next to hit. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 1 away. Here at the top of the second.
Ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple
Ball,
runners
no
on.
strike.
Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Hey!
On a line out towards center. Squeezes it. Runner tags for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly.
Now
He
batting,
barreled
center
that
fielder,
baseball.
Jason
Just couldn't get it to drop
Dominguez.
in.
Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. He popped out his first time. Barrios a check to first. Volpe back in on a dive. Check swing, called strike. Volpe off of first with 2 away. Line drive, Bichette. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for
Now it's the
Toronto.
shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
And takes low for ball 1. That's a little bit low.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That one to first, and foul ball. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Next one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
And there's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And there's the strike. Next offering is outside. Way upstairs, and it's 2-1. And that's in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Hit on the ground to the right side. It's in and out of his glove, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Addison Barger now at the plate.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
That one outside, and that is ball 1. Runner at second here, 1 gone. That misses the zone, 2-1. That one drifts inside. Hard hit to third. Over to Goldie. 2 out.
Batting 7th, left fielder, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider next up for the Blue Jays. In the dirt, but kept close. The 1-0. That one fouled off. The 1-1 is fouled off. And now it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Blue Jays held in check. Still behind by a count of 1-0. On to the third
Leading
inning.
off
It's
for the
Aaron Judge
Yankees,
now.
right fielder,
This is a
Aaron
batter right here
Judge.
who really produces in these night games, and we saw the latest example of it in his first AB.
Berrios back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And Judge spoils that one. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. And talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Next offering way off the plate. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall.
Now batting, designated
Bellinger
hitter,
up to
Cody
hit.
Bellinger.
He reached on a walk his first time. Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Outside. Now 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's downstairs. 2-2.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position. Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to
Now
remind
batting,
yourself
left fielder,
it's about the
Giancarlo
process. He did
Stanton.
everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. He started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that one set him up for that last pitch on the outside part of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His first at bat was a strikeout. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Judge off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is downstairs. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Clement over to first. And that is the third out of the inning. The Yanks lead 1, but they still lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the second baseman, Leo Jimenez.
Leo Jimenez.
Slice to right and foul ball. 0-1 now. Slap the other way, foul. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And delivers outside. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the
Center
struggle.
fielder,
We saw the numbers
Miles
coming into the
Straw.
ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Miles Straw next up for the Blue Jays. That one finds the corner. 0-1. Fouled off down the right side. Runner at first with no outs here. Gets a piece and stays alive. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
That's a ball.
Way to lay off that
1
pitch
ball,
down.
2 strikes. 2-2 to count.
This one in the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the
Up
call.
next
I think
for
he
the
got a
Blue
little bit of
Jays,
favor on the
third
mound. No
baseman,
question about it.
Ernie
It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
So digging in, Ernie Clement. Just missed. That's in there, and a count 1-1. On the ground, a second, might be 2. There's 1.
Out.
Double play.
Out.
What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. As we go to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
4th, and here's
Yankees,
Paul Goldschmidt.
First baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Goldie, 37 years young, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2009. That's outside,
that ball went out.
and that's ball 1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Slice the other way and foul.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
So Goldie strikes out here.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off.
And next for New York, Ben Rice. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Popped up. Clement settles underneath it. And there's 2 away.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride
Up
up
next
in the
for
zone
the
right there.
Yankees,
Hitter
shortstop,
looked like he was
Anthony
on it, but I think
Volpe.
that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Volpe stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The shortstop takes the ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go. Bottom
Leading
4.
off
Here's
for the
George Springer.
Jays, designated hitter, George Springer.
And that one clips the corner.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Outside low. And the count is 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Here's
the first
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir
Grounded out his
Guerrero
first time.
Jr.
He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. That one's in there. And that's strike one.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And a foul ball. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
One down. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Dominguez sizing this one up. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time up. There's a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Line drive, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference
Now
on the play,
batting,
Boog. It's
right
not always
fielder,
easy seeing the ball off the bat.
Addison
Something to
Barger.
improve.
Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. First time up, he grounded to third. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1's the count. Nope, that's inside.
And that's downstairs and outside.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Out to short, Volpe. They get the force, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. Yankees 1 and the Jays nothing. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, York Yankees. Ball 1 and a pitch inside. In there at the knees for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Cut out and missed. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way. But that time, a little anxious.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now Jason Dominguez. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Late with the swing there.
0-2 is the count.
Breaking ball, and that got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Right fielder,
He's 2
Aaron
for 2.
Judge.
He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. Dominguez leads off first with 1 away. Judge rips that one. Straw pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Here comes Cody Bellinger. He's 0 for 1.
The designated hitter, Cody Bellinger.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ripped on a line. And that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top 1-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Davis Schneider.
Davis Schneider.
That one hit the knees for a strike. There's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
There's a splitter in the dirt, swing and a miss. In time to get him, one away in the strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. That thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And next for Toronto, Leo Jimenez. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Blue Jays down a run. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Up next,
Miles
for the Blue
Straw
Jays,
digs in now.
center fielder Miles Straw.
Runner takes off. Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a drive deep right field. Back there. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And a pretty good chance we can see a lead change here, or at least a tie ball game with both of those runs in scoring position.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Ernie Clement, the next to hit.
1-0.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. And that is out of play.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. He's got it. 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter, George Springer.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now here is George Springer, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one missing low. Movement in the bullpen. Ian Hamilton getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Brubaker warming up as well. And that one fouled off. Jimenez on third. Straw at second with 2 gone. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Two on, 2 outs. That one way outside, and the count's full.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. One run's in. Now the second run is in. It's 2-1. A two-run double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. That's it for Marcus Stroman, and they trail as he exits, but he kept them close. A new arm will be on the mound after the break.
Now pitching for
They
New
hand
York,
the ball over to a new arm, number 31.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So runner at second, 2 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now 1 for 2. First
Nope.
pitch
Ball
just
one.
misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Man on second, 2 down. That one
Nope,
misses,
that's a ball.
and it's 2-0.
2-0.
And that's
That's
too
ball
high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
So now 2
ball
on
4.
and 2 outs.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and
Now batting,
guy at the plate was not going to
shortstop,
help him out by
Bo
swinging at something out of the
Bichette.
zone.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Counts 1-0.
2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Headed towards the corner. Judge cutting across. Can't get there. This one lands foul. On the ground out to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. So now the Yankees
Leading
cleanup
off for
hitter,
the Yankees,
Giancarlo
left
Stanton.
fielder Giancarlo Stanton.
Berrios back to work. Rip towards third. Fires over to Guerrero. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
batting,
keeping the
second
ball
baseman,
out of the
Jazz
air. Lets the
Chisholm
defense work
Jr.
behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Foul ball there. That missed
One
by a
ball,
lot.
2
Now
strikes.
1-2. Stays alive. The Jays leading by a run, and we're the top half of the 6th. just misses with that one.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. That's towards center. Straw has a beat on it. Snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here is Goldschmidt. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6. And the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Back now in Toronto. Bottom of the 6. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Now one missed. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tim Hill, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Loaisiga, the right-hander, also getting loose. In the air, right side. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Addison Barger.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in the dirt. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Bebus pulls it down, and a couple of quick outs.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look really good because they're eye level, but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
Davis Schneider will hit next. First offering, and it just misses.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground to Jazz. Jazz tosses to first. Inning over. Down in order go the Blue Jays, but they still lead it 2-1.
Now pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Justin Brule.
Number 58.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Ben Rice.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Out to short. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
No outs. Runner at first. Next to hit, Anthony Volpe. There's a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Swing at a ground ball. There's one to Guerrero, and they turn two.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Mlb Envivo stepping in now for the Yankees. Ball one, no strikes. Right through there for a strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that skips in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. One error in the inning, but nothing more. 7th inning stretch time. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jonathan Loaisiga.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Leo Jimenez
Leading off
now
for
at the plate.
Jays, second baseman.
Loaisiga, 30 years old now, and he's a native of Nicaragua. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Pitches in for a strike. 0-1. And there's a foul ball. In the air on the infield, Rice in position, nabs it, and there's one down.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next, Ernie Clement. Fastball for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
On the ground. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, designated hitter.
And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Just missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Loizaga fires. And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 1-1. Runner at third, 2 away. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We look ahead to inning number 8. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tommy Nance.
Now pitching.
Well,
for
the best
Blue
relievers
Jays.
love the opportunity to come
Number
in and
45.
protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Back to the
Leading
top
off
of the
for
order.
the Yankees,
Now it's the
center
switch hitting
fielder,
outfielder, Jason
Dominguez.
Dominguez. Fought off foul. Line drive.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you
Now
absolutely
batting,
crazy.
right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge at the plate. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Fisher also throwing. A little bit low.
2-0.
Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Clearly
Now
seeing the
batting,
ball
the
very
designated
well in
hitter,
this one.
Cody
You see a ball come
Bellinger.
off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Substitution
At
being made at
first for
first.
the
On to run
Yankees.
for the Yankees.
Number
Oswald
91.
Peraza.
Oswald Peraza.
1 down. Runner at first. Here's Cody Bellinger. There's the strike. With the tying run on at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one fouled off. And just misses with that one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 count.
and no one can get there. And the go-ahead run is on base. To third, tag, got him.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third base.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
Oh, in this situation, the hitter knows that he's got to find a pitch that he can drive in order to drive in that tying run all the way from first base. So if he can't do that, keep the line moving through a walk or just a base hit. But you got to stay within yourself.
Next offering way off the plate.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next pitch downstairs, and it's 2-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Two outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a crucial opportunity to tie up this game with another base hit.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Substitution now at first base. Entering is the pinch runner, J.C. Esquera. Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
So the tying run at second.
2 balls. No
in the
strike.
dirt, but no advance from the runners.
Ball 3.
Paul Goldschmidt in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Here's a 3-0. And there's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Out towards left center. Schneider sizes this one up. Makes the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So the Jays pen does its job nicely there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ian Hamilton.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Trent Grisham into the game now on defense, but in a strange way. This is not a position he's used to playing as far as we know. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that's a little bit high. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Hit on the ground to short. Volpe slings to first, and Guerrero is set down.
Now batting.
Deceptive slider right there.
Shortstop.
Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that
Bichette.
hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Bo Bichette getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Tim Hill, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Ground ball up the middle. Volpe. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting, catcher Alejandro Kirk.
Alejandro Kirk next up for the Blue Jays. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. And ball 1.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So they make short work of him there. Through 8 full, Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees 1. And welcome back to the
Leading off for the
ballpark. Paul
Yankees,
Goldschmidt
first
now.
baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
There's the strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a swing and a miss. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ben Rice. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And the slider just misses. And the count 1-2. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
So last chance for the Yankees. And the batter will be the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. First pitch misses. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Lifted to left, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup.